We back with the boxing clinic. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy CJ Goodfella back on the boxing grind. The usual suspect. One time for the one time. And Jermall Charlo got the big knockout this weekend over Hugo Centennial Jr. It was electric. I mean, right after Tank got his knockout, he lit the arena up with a knockout. But, you know, people want to know, you know, are the Charlos for real? Or is Jermall Charlo for real? He is. You know, if he wasn't, pretty sure Jermall Charlo, you know, would have got a shot at Triple G May 5th if he was a cupcake. Or been a consideration. But the reason why this fight won't happen is simply because the risk doesn't match the reward right now. And before I get into it, people saying, well, I want to see the Charlo step up in opposition. You can't step up if guys like Golovkin won't give you an opportunity. You know Canelo don't want to get an opportunity. And, you know, to keep it real, you know, Gennady Jacobs don't want to fight him. You know, that's real spit right there. Gennady Jacobs don't want no smoke with Jermall Charlo. Y'all can say that he pulled up on the Barclays Center and punked him. At the end of the day, Gennady Jacobs don't even want to say that man's name, you know. Jermall Charlo, ignited that conversation by saying that he wanted to fight Gennady Jacobs. You know, Gennady Jacobs never mentioned that man's name when he was with Premier Boxing Champions, even when he was at 154. He didn't want no smoke with Jermall Charlo, trust me. You know, a lot of you guys overrate Gennady Jacobs. Y'all want to say Charlo's overrated, but, I mean, Gennady Jacobs' best win is a Peter Quillen who was semi-retired at the time. You know, I'm not lying. His second best win is over Sergio Mora. You know, his third best win is probably Caleb Truex. Now, you know, when you look at it that way, come on. I think the J-Rock and the Trout win at the time was better than any win that Gennady Jacobs got. Now, if you want to give him moral victory for beating Triple G, I thought he beat Triple G. I really did. You know, but he left it something to be desired. You know, he had too much finesse with Triple G. He should have overpowered him a little bit more. But he wasn't sure of himself. He believed the hype. I heard him telling Andre Ward in that little fight game clip on YouTube. He was looking to fight an extraterrestrial, and he just got a regular mortal, a regular human. So I feel him on that. But like I said, God's not rushing to fight this guy because he don't generate a lot of popularity. You know, he got the entertainment value, but as far as the casual fan base, he ain't got that because he hasn't got the exposure that Triple G has gotten. Even Gennady Jacobs has got. He ain't got that exposure. That Gennady Jacobs fight with Triple G was the exposure that Gennady Jacobs needed, you know. And also the Peter Quillen win in the Brooklyn Barclays Center. That was, you know, great exposure for him. You know, for Charlo, you know, he coming from Texas, with Richmond, Texas to be exact. You know, he don't have a buzz like Gennady Jacobs have a buzz out east. You know, he wasn't perfectly match made and pushed on the casual public like Triple G. You know, and he can't get the opposition that he wants. That's not his fault. It's just these boxers are pussies these days. You think Canelo want to step in there with him? Fuck no. Triple G, no. Gennady Jacobs, I'm telling you guys right now, no. And Jermall Charlo said he pulling up at the Barclays Center for the Gennady Jacobs fight next Saturday. So, I mean, what? You know, he the one that's pushing for that fight. Don't let Gennady Jacobs, you know, rolling up on him fool you, bro. He want that fight. Danny don't want that fight. Trust me. Eddie don't want that fight. They want to wait for Canelo Triple G, and if you wait, you're going to hold your breath. And if you hold your breath, you can fucking pass out and die. You know, but the reason this fight won't happen, as far as, you know, or these guys don't want to fight Charlo, is because the risk doesn't match the reward. He doesn't have the popularity. You know, he don't bring a big bag, you know, because, I mean, quite frankly, people, he hasn't fought the opposition to move up like that. You know, he's the mandatory, he's the interim title holder to Triple G, but that don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing. He's just going to be the world, he's just going to have the WBC belt when Triple G decides to drop it. That's plain and simple. When he drops that belt, he'll be waiting to have it. You know, he'll have it. He's not going to win that belt. He's not going to throw a punch. And that'd be two people that held the WBC at 160 that didn't throw a punch for the belt. That'd be Canelo handed it to Triple G, and then Triple G handed it to Charlo. And that's a shame that these guys would rather, you know, save face, you know, and just give the belt to somebody than rather, you know, put it on the line and give somebody an opportunity. You know, and people say, well, Charlo, he ain't that special. If he wasn't that special, I'm pretty sure Triple G the bum killer would run over and fight him. But he won't. This guy's 6'1", 6 foot. He can punch. He can box. He getting better and better. You know, every fight I see him, he gets better and better. Triple G don't want to fight nobody that's athletic, speed, power, and got boxing skills. He fights one or the other. If it was you want to go to Danny Jacobs, it was Danny Jacobs. You know, he thought he didn't have a jaw, so at the end of the day, that was his money in the bank. Willie Monroe, fast, quick, no real experience, no power. Curtis Stevenson, David Lemieux, power but no missile to get the bomb there. Matthew Macklin, garbage. Martin Murray, good middle of the road fighter, lacking in power and boxing skills a little bit. Daniel Gill, middle of the road type of guy. You know, Proska, Rosado, it is what it is. They not that good, homie. My black fight fan voice. I mean, you know, you can go on and on. You know, Marco Antonio Rubio, not that good. Middle of the road type of guy. He fights these guys that he knows he had some advantage over. You know, Kell Brook, a welterweight. Like I said, Danny Jacobs, the jaw. Canelo Alvarez, you know, good all-around fighter, but he felt that, you know, he had a size and power advantage over the smaller Alvarez. He not gonna fight nobody that got equal attributes or bigger, stronger, and faster than him. It's a money thing. Money is stopping this fight from happening. You know, so he gonna hand that belt over, or somebody else gonna take it from him. It won't be Triple G versus Jermall Charlo. It's just business, and I can understand it. Triple G 36 trying to maximize his earning potential versus Canelo Alvarez, no matter if he's cheating or not. He wants to make that money. You know, he gonna fight him about 3 times. You know, then it is what it is. I hear the IBF won't strip him, you know, which is bullshit. Because they didn't sanction the Vaness fight. So basically, you know, they just want to be, all these sanctioned belt bodies just want to be a part of Triple G and Canelo purse, you know. And it's sad though, because he fighting a fight that they're not sanctioning and they should strip him. But from what I hear, they're not gonna strip him. And like I said, man, you know, these sanctioned belt bodies and these networks, you know, destroying boxing little bit by little bit, man. You know, but at the end of the day, Charlo should continue to put pressure on Jacobs and Triple G and Canelo. Show up, punk them, do your Mr. T, Clever Lane thing, bro. We 100% support you. We gone.